Welcome to Major League Baseball coverage here on YouTube, on the Sin Bin Stream YouTube channel. Today, start out with the Texas Rangers in Miami to take on the Miami Marlins. Then we'll have Astros Blue Jays for you tonight. No, excuse me. All right, let's get an audio check real quick. Let's. All right, sounds good on Twitch. All right, we'll get a YouTube audio check here now. All right, we're good. And hopefully my chat is good. All right. All right, should be okay now. All right, the Marlins 41-39. They played 80 games. This is their 81st. This is the third game. Series is tied 1-1. So the rubber match on getaway day. All right, let me mute the audio here. Where did it go? Mute. There we go. Finally found it. Unmute here. Marlins win today. You would think, right? But is Texas? I see. I don't know how to read these odds for DraftKings here. This is what ESPN has for DraftKings, so I'm not sure. I gotta look at the pitching matchup, I guess. Oh, money line, Texas. Okay, yeah. So, all right, let's take a look at the pitching matchup. Maybe that'll help us out here. All right, Perez for the Marlins. He is 3-6, 4.60 ERA. 12 games, all starts, 62 2/3, 72 strikeouts, 1.26 whip. 6'8", 220, 23-year-old out of the Dominican Republic. Third year, or 3 of the last 4 years on the Marlins. Maybe he was injured 2024. He's given up 36 runs, 32 earned, 51 hits, 11 of which were home runs, 5 hit batsmen, 28 walks, none intentional, 72 strikeouts, 221 opponent batting average. And for DeGrom, I've heard that name, DeGrom. DeGrom for Texas versus what? Perez, Miami. It's camp day. There's going to be screaming kids at this game. Miami and their home white. Jacob DeGrom, or Jake DeGrom, 6-4, 3.59 ERA, 15 games all starts, 82 2/3 innings pitched, 98 strikeouts, 1 point. Why is this cut off? 1.03 whip. Yeah, he's been former Met, but he's been with Texas since 2023. He's given up 33 runs, all earned. Perez has a 4-seam slider, sweeper, changer, sinker, curveball. 67 hits, 15 home run, 15 of them home runs, no hit batsman, 18 walks, 2 intentional, 98 strikeouts again, and 214 opponent batting average. So maybe that's why Texas might be favored. All right, we got Peterson at DH, Langford at center, Young at third. I already forgot. Is it Nimmo or Nemo? Nemo in right. We'll go Nimmo in right. Berger at first. Duran short. Osuna on left. Diaz catching. Lopez at second. We'll go through the Nimmo. All right, we'll go through the Marlins lineup in the bottom of the first. All right, we are on the Florida Marlins feed on MLB.tv. Hernandez, Marcy, Casey in the outfield. Infield, Jimenez, Lopez, Edwards, Stowers at first, pardon me. Navarreto behind the plate for the Marlins. All right, we should be just about set. And I forgot to get the crowd noise going. We'll get there in a minute. All right, first pitch soon to Peterson. A 242 hitter. Outside, changeup, 89. We're underway, 1-0. All right, yeah, we'll be a pitch or two behind MLB.com. 10 homers, 26 RBI for Peterson in 74 games. Perez delivers. Caught the outside corner for strike one on a four-seam 98. Righty versus lefty. Swung on and missed. Four-seam 97. 1-2 the count. Peterson adjusting the batting gloves. Perez waits on the mound. I do like their Miami logo they have right now. I still love the Florida one the best, but this is the best logo they've had since that one, in my opinion. I do like their uniforms now. Outside, sinker got away, 98. 2-2 count. Perez is set. The windup, the delivery popped him up on the infield. Now foul territory, third base, back into fair territory. Jimenez catches it. Out number one. So pop out P5 on the put out. Don't forget to vote in the poll in the YouTube chat who you think's going to win. We've got 3 votes for the Marlins, 1 for the Rangers. All right, that'll bring up Langford, 264, righty. Takes upstairs, four-seam, 98, ball 1. Perez is ready. Here's the windup. Outside, miss, sweeper, 83, 2-0 the count. Hope you're having a great Wednesday morning here, Central Time Zone. I'm in the Chicago suburbs. 2-0 pitch. Check swing. Back to the mound. Perez trots. Underhand toss to first. One ground out. 1-3 on the put out. Langford didn't mean to swing. But 2 away for the Rangers. All right, third hitter in the lineup. Perez with 8 pitches for the Rangers. They have not shown on the graphics who it is. Slider, it's Young, 300 hitter. Slider was outside for ball 1. Whoops. Low and inside, sinker, 97, 2-0 to Young. 8 home runs, 31 RBI in 74 games for Josh Young. Perez is in the windup. Inside, four seam, 98, 3-0 to the third hitter in the Rangers lineup. 2 outs, top of the first. Perez wants a fresh baseball. Excuse me. Here's the pitch. Right at the inside corner. Strike one. That was a four seam, 98 rounded up miles per hour. 3-1. Right down the middle, four seam, 98, full count after being 3-0. Perez in the windup. Here's the pitch. Foul. Oh, no. Yeah, third base. Fair ball juggled by the... He got him. Oh, my gosh. I didn't think he had enough time to get Young. Juggled a little bit. Nice stop at third. Had to wait for the ball to come back down and then fired to first. Will the Rangers challenge this? It was a bang-bang play at first. They're looking at the replay right now. Nope, no challenge. 1, 2, 3, nothing across. We head to the bottom of the first. Due up for the Marlins, switch hitter Edwards, Lopez, and Stowers. Switch righty and lefty. And we'll keep an eye on Cubs-Mets coming up. Well, that's 52 minutes from now. All right, let's get to the Marlins lineup here. Edwards at second, Lopez at short, Stowers at first, Hernandez in left hitting cleanup, Conine the DH, Marcy in center, Casey in right, Jimenez at third. Just made that nice play at third. Fired a bullet to Stowers. I keep wanting to say Stowers. I know it's Stowers. And then Navarreto, the catcher, hitting ninth. Griffin Conine. Ah, I thought so. Son of Jeff Conine. There's a name I remember. Went to Duke. Drafted by the Blue Jays in 2018, round 2, 52nd pick overall. He's a 6'1", 210-pound lefty hitter, throws right. Wears number 18, age 28, 207 average currently, 2 homers, 4 RBI in the season, 2 stolen bases. On-base percentage, 281. All right. Looks like we're set to resume here. Let's get the crowd noise going again. First pitch. Ooh, just outside, 98. Four-seam missed. 1-0 that count. DeGrom, the right-hander. Again, Edwards is a switch hitter. 293 average. Popped him up to left. Short of the track. Routine fly ball caught for out number 1. Fly F7 on the putout. Catch made by Osuna. 1 away for the Marlins in the bottom of the first. Fourth year for the Rangers. 2.62 ERA lifetime. Hall of Fame question mark, the graphic said. Right down the middle, four-seam, 97, strike 1. DeGrom fires it in there. Lopez, the shortstop, 337 average, 5 homers, 33 RBI. Takes upstairs. No. Well, at any rate, it's 1-1. I guess he framed it. It was outside. In the dirt, slider miss, 90, 2-1. Take a walk here, Lopez. Just cheering for the Marlins to help out the Blue Jays. DeGrom fires, swung on and missed, four-seam, 97. Couldn't lay off the high heat out of the zone. That was ball 3, if he could have laid off it. All right, Lopez waits. It's a 2-2 count. DeGrom fires. Lined into right field. That's a one-hopper to the right fielder. A one-out single for the Marlins in the bottom of the first. All right, first hit of the game goes to the Miami Marlins in the bottom of the first. All right, that'll send up Stowers, first baseman. 223 average. Righty versus lefty. Right down the middle, slider, 223. Strike 1. 8 home runs, 29 RBI in 56 games. All right, still waiting. Here's DeGrom. Oh, strike on the inside edge of the plate. Good pitch. Change up, 90. Quickly 0-2. Time. Let's see. Yeah. Yep, time called now. I got ahead of myself by Stowers. Yep, Miami wearing their whites at home with the black hats with the blue logo. Texas in their gray road jerseys, says Texas across the front. Blue hats. Swung on and missed. Slider got him. Quickly, 2 down. There was a 1-out single. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Hernandez, the left fielder. Hey, Miles. Yeah, good morning. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Yeah, it's still morning here, 11:24. It's camp day in Miami. There's like 5,000 kids in attendance. Summer camp day, I guess. Outside, low. Whoops. 1-0. Wrong field. Slider missed, 91. Low and away. Here's the pitch. Oh, that looked challengeable. I thought that missed. Yeah, that slider. Maybe it nicked it. 90 slider. Evens the count, 1-1. Under 7.5. Gotcha. Yeah, this is tough because DeGrom's a good pitcher and swung on and missed, 98, four-seam. What a pitch. That would have been a strike if he hadn't swung. Whoops, I think I let the crowd noise run out, didn't I? Checked his swing. First base umpire says yes. No swing. Evens a count, 2-2. James Jean, Jean, the home plate umpire. Alex Tosi at first. We'll get to the other ones. They took it down. 235 hitter, Hernandez. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, full count. Slider missed, 92. Okay, ball 4, base hit. Hope the Jays out in the wild card standings. You do like the Tom YV4RG. However, DeGrom struggled last couple times, so I just like Texas. Grounded to second second baseman to first, 4-3 the ground out. No runs, 1 hit, they leave 1. We've played 1. We head to the top of the second. And Nimmo, Berger, and Duran are due up. Lefty, righty, righty for the Texas Rangers. No score. All right, let's turn off the crowd noise. Oh, we need to put this up. There we go. And did I update the hits here? No, I did not. First hit. All right. Yeah, no other games to check yet. Cubs, Mets, that's going to be game 1 of a doubleheader from a rainout on Monday in about 43 minutes. Team total under 1.5 in the just in the first 5 innings. Oh, okay. I didn't know how that worked. No idea on wagering, and I'm not that I'm against it. I just couldn't handle the anxiety, so I choose not to. Gotcha. All right. So we will have Blue Jays at home in the rubber match of that series versus the Houston Astros. We'll start the live stream 6 Central, first pitch 6:07 from Rogers Center. Tomorrow morning, same time, we'll root for the Royals against the Rays. Help the Jays out. 11:05 live stream Central Time, 11:10 first pitch. And then Toronto plays these same Texas Rangers. They got a 4-game set coming up starting Thursday, and then we'll dip into some WNBA. All right, first pitch fouled off. Strike 1. Pardon me, forgot to clear this. Do that. Nimmo, 271, 8 homers, 28 RBI. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Sinker, 98. Let's get the crowd noise back. There we go. Baseball is the best sport in the entire world, not named football. Yeah. Sorry, I never got into it. I used to watch English Premier League with my son, but even he stopped watching it, so I haven't watched soccer at all in the last couple of years, or football. 0-2, changeup miss, low and away, 91. I don't know. I know I'm in the way minority, but I still love hockey. Hockey is, I think, my favorite. NFL, I'm a huge Green Bay Packer fan, but outside of that, not really anymore. Low in the dirt, changeup miss. Evens the count, 2-2. Again, Nimmo, the hitter, the cleanup hitter, leading off here in the top of the second for the Rangers. Way upstairs, 4-seam, 99, nowhere close. Full count. Don't walk him, Perez. 20 pitches. And the pitch. Oh. You're a Seahawks fan from Massachusetts. Fly to center. Back at the track. Caught for out number 1. F8. Well, I finally got back into baseball. Was the sport I hung on to for the longest until like 2010. And then last year got back into it a little bit. Had the White Sox for free over the air. And then did Padres Cubs series, and that was it last year. Swung on and missed at a slider. Berger, the hitter, 251. Strike one. I like your handle, Bibby Watt Lover, 96. Bobby Witt, gotcha. I just got that. Low, sweeper missed. 1-1. 83 on the sweeper. Berger, the fifth hitter. Perez delivers. Righty. Grounded to third. Made the stop. Over to first. But, oh, wow, in time. Oh, I'm shocked. I think Texas is going to challenge this. That looked like a bad call at first. Yeah, they're going to challenge. I think this is going to be a single. Good stop by Jimenez at third, but oh my gosh, that wasn't even close. The ball was still a foot away. This will be a leadoff single. That's a horrific call by the first base ump. His foot was almost already coming off the bag from stepping on the bag. What a terrible call. Let's get you the first base ump's name again. That was horrific. His foot is on the bag. I mean, I can't even believe this has taken 2 looks. That was a horrific call. That's a single. Alex Tosi needs his eyes examined. My goodness, that was not even close. I mean, we're not even talking a tie. He literally was coming off the bag when the throw got there. That's horrific. Swung on and missed. Duran, the hitter, at 269 average. 25 pitches for Perez. 6 home runs, 40 RBI again for Ezekiel Duran. 70 games for the Rangers. Chopper to short. Over to second. To first. Safe, but do we even know with this ump at this point? So 2 on. We'll see if the Marlins elect to challenge it. It's just, yep. At least a tie. I think he got this one right. So 2 down and a runner at first. Yeah, this one was actually a good call, but man, that other one was horrific. Did he steal? No, he went back. Sinker misses upstairs, 1-0. Or that was outside apparently. 97. I don't know. I swear there's a difference between the TV strike zone and the one you see on MLB.com. 259 hitter Osuna with 12 strikeouts. Throw to first. They called him out. I don't know about this one. I'm wondering if the Rangers are going to challenge. Navarreto threw him out. Pickoff tip to first. Yeah, Rangers are going to challenge this. This is another bad call, I think, by the first base umpire, Alex Tosi. He's having a rough top of the second. I'm pretty sure he got in there because unless his hand came off the bag. Yeah, the hand's coming up. I don't know. The call in the field was out. I don't know if they're going to get a good enough look. First base coach is a little bit blocking the view. He barely grazed him with that tag. We'll see. All right, we'll see. Somehow Jake Berger's out, and thanks for saying it. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, we still have no call here. This is just like with the bad strike and bail from 2025. Yeah, exactly. That I think ABS has helped me enjoy the game more. And I think the pitch clock did help get my interest back in it. The games go a little quicker. And I know nobody likes the ghost runner, but it helps games not take 18 innings anymore. And at least they don't do it for, man, this is a long review. At least they don't do it in the postseason. Texas wins today, says Elani Aristegueta, I think. Ronald Duffney, thank you for being here. We're in a long review. The camp kids got to be dreading this.
So all eyes are on this. Yeah, you can see the war room there in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Tell you, I thought the first base umpire, Alex Tosi, is in terrific position. He's on it. There's the tag. There's the hit. Boy, the more I look at it, the more I think it's going to get confirmed.
All right, Texas lost their challenge. It was confirmed and out. It was very close. It wasn't like the other one. That'll retire the side. No runs. They pick up a hit. They leave one. We head to the bottom of the second. Conine, Marcy, and Casey are due up. Lefty, lefty, lefty. Yep, still, this is the only game going. All right. Wait, so Bibby Watt lover, are you rooting for the Marlins or the Rangers? I would have thought Rangers. Texas will bring it home. Yeah, I'm only rooting for the Marlins because I'm a Blue Jays fan. We will have the Blue Jays game later tonight. So not really against Texas, just Toronto needs all the help they can get because they are struggling this year. Yeah, so just a reminder, Houston, Toronto, 6 o'clock Central, so just under 6.5 hours. Tomorrow, we'll have Royals Rays at the same time as today, and then we'll have the first of 4 games against the Texas Rangers. So I hope Rangers fans will be back tomorrow, even though I'll be cheering on the Blue Jays. All are welcome. Everybody's welcome except Yankees fans. Just kidding. All right, that's just an inside joke. All right, DeGrom against Conine, strike 1. Slider, 90, got him swinging. Or first pitch. Another one, slider, 90, strike 2, almost the same spot. Ooh, at the knees. Did he check his swing? Yes, but should this have been called a strike? It's very close. So 1-2 the count. Conine hitting 5th, 207 average on the season. Righty versus lefty. DeGrom, oh my goodness, another slider. 91, swung on and missed. Nasty pitch. 1 up, 1 down for the Marlins. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Yeah. Free to root for whoever you want. Osuna, Langford, Nimmo in the outfield. Young, Duran, Lopez, Berger for the infield. Catcher for the Rangers. Swung on and missed. Marcy, 0-1. Catcher for the Rangers is Diaz. I don't know if I ever did the Marlins. I think I did the Marlins lineup. I couldn't quite remember. Low. Changeup. 90 evens the count, 1-1. Yeah, well, I don't know if I get MLB Network or not, but yeah, three baseball games is a little too much. I gotta stick to 2. I pay for MLB.TV through the ESPN Unlimited app or ESPN app. Swung on and missed, slider, 91, strike 2 to Marcy. Hitting 6th. DeGrom, a righty. Grounded, first base, taken to the bag himself. G3 on the ground out. Nice play at first by Jake Berger. 2 down for the Marlins in the bottom of the first. Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure. I pay for, yeah, no, don't apologize. I don't know if I get MLB Network games or not. It's hard. I'm gonna have to check it out. You know, having the MLB.TV package, you know, it's a better than I'd say WNBA and NHL, but strike 1, a curveball. Yeah, I got, my voice is already shot. I need to limit myself to 2 baseball games. Helps when you follow the Jays, though. You know, half their games are protected by the roof if needed. In the dirt on a changeup. Not even close. 1-1. That was, yeah, 89. That may not have even reached the plate. 225 hit average, 9 homers, 43 RBI for Casey. Swung on and missed, 4-seam, 97, 1-2. DeGrom looking in command here. Time called, batting gloves adjusted. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. The guy on Altuve on Houston steps out after every pitch to adjust the batting gloves. Chopped it foul on a slider low and in. 92 on that one. Foul, slider, 90, still 1-2. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, I'm not a professional, but I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, he started out as a White Sox broadcaster. I wasn't really following the team, but from what little I did get to hear, I enjoyed him. Low, 2-2, slider. But I have heard him a little bit with the Tigers. He does do he does a good job, for sure. Here's the pitch, 2-2, swung on and missed, strike 3, 4-seam, 98, got him. 1-2-3, nothing across. Top of the third. No score. Osuna, Diaz, Lopez, lefty, righty, lefty, due up for your Texas Rangers. And let's lose the crowd noise. Yeah, I'm bad. I think I'm battling allergy issues again. Weather keeps changing. Every time it rains, I think I have issues. All right, so one quick check. Just 1 hit for each team. No walks, no hit batsmen, no errors by either team. And let's see. Oh, did I do end of 2? Yeah, nope, I did not. I keep forgetting to do this. No, well, I got a minute. I think I will refill my water. I'll be right back. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow on Twitch if you have a Twitch account. Same live stream, just faster and commercial free. All right, we're back. Oh, I got to finish my lunch too. All right. First pitch at the knees, 96 four seam, strike one. Perez is set. Pitch to Osuna, popped it up on the infield. Shortstop will take it for out number one. One out, top of the third here in Miami. So Osuna popped out to Lopez, and that'll bring up Diaz, the catcher. Hitting eighth, 298 average, 2 homers, 10 RBI in 22 games. Fouled off, four seam, 98, 0-1. That was pitch 31 for Perez on the Marlins. Fouled another one off, four seam, 97, late, out of play. All right, still waiting. All right, Perez is set, finally. Here's the pitch. Sweeper 84 outside, missed. 1-2 the count. Whoop, we need the crowd noise. Pardon me. A little background. Righty. Perez delivers. Inside at the knees, 97 sinker. Had to get out of the way. Just trying to set him up, I think, there. Went outside, inside on an 0-2 count. See what he delivers here. Liner right at the second baseman. Four seam for out number 2. L4 on the putout. All right, Lopez, the second baseman, is up. Peterson on deck. If he reaches, and Langford in the hole. Again, yeah, we'll be like a pitch or two behind MLB.com because of the streaming lag. Fouled straight back, four seam, 98. I just missed that. Lopez, 290, hitting ninth, 1 homer, 6 RBI in 26 games. Mickey Lopez, the second baseman today for the Rangers. Hey, Gracie, what's up? Outside, curveball, evens the count, 1-1. I think they said 79. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Thanks for being here, Gracie. All right, Perez at 37 pitches. Low to Lopez, sinker missed, 97, 2-1. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was. Remember when I said what's going on with Byram? That's what I thought I had read. I don't like that fouled off. I don't like that Louis Crevier got sent back. I think that might have been a mistake. I thought Louis Crevier was going to be something. What do you think about? I mean, I think Ottawa got about the best they could. You know, their hands were tied. You know, Tkachuk only, what is it? It was Brady Tkachuk? I mean, he was really only going to 3-4 teams max, and it really came down to just one. Four seam, 98, fouled off. I mean, Ottawa, that's going to be tough replacing your captain. I mean, he was kind of the heart and soul of the team, but honestly, they weren't playing that great when he got into fights. That always seemed like, yeah. Fouled off, four seam, 98. Yeah, I don't know how you feel about Greenway. He is like streaky. He's good in spurts, but I didn't think much of him as a player overall. I'm really sad to see Louis Crevier go from the Hawks. I think Buffalo got a steal there in return. I mean, I love Byram, don't get me wrong. Grounded, hit the first pitcher's glove. That'll be an infield single. So a 2-out single for the Rangers. They have a runner at first. Second hit of the game for the Rangers. Just Perez couldn't get his glove on it. May have been better if he hadn't touched it, because I think the shortstop had the play behind the bag. But, you know, it's instinct. Perez is just reaching for it, and he just happened to tip it, and there was no play for the second baseman. He slowed it down so much. All right, top of the order, I believe. Peterson, the DH, right? Yeah. He is 0 for 1 today. Inside, ball one. I know. I'm curious as to what they gave up. No, I know that was the main selling point. Believe me, I know it wasn't Crevier for Byram. I just hated to see Crevier. When I heard Crevier got sent, then it kind of started to make me mad. I'm like, well, that trade is not that great in my mind. Throw to second. Safe. Stolen base. Very close play. What was the pitch on that? Must have been a strike. Marlins TV was slow. Are they appealing this?
Fires quick pop time and a perfect throw from Brian Navarretto. Really close.
Throw was just a hair high.
The throw was on the money.
Oh, he's out. They might win this. Marlins might challenge this. Umps have had a rough day. I mean, this was a bang play. I think he's out. I think this might be a good challenge by the Marlins. Let's see what's going on here.
Marlins are walking off the field.
Oh my gosh, why is this taking forever? Ugh. Yeah, I know. A lot of picks. Good. Too high, top 50 picks. Yeah. Again, I didn't think it was too bad till I saw. I mean, maybe I'm overvaluing Louis Crevier, but I've always liked him when I've seen him play for the Hawks.
Team starting in Major League Baseball.
All right, already. Can we get this call? How long?
Walking off the field.
All right, caught stealing ends the inning. We finally head to the bottom of the third. Jimenez, Navarretto, Edwards, righty. So, and then a switch hitter. So what is that? 8-9, 8-9-1 in the order. So the Marlins picked up a hit. Oh, no runs, picked up a hit, left none because of the caught stealing. We head to the bottom of the third. Cubs, Mets, first pitch due in like 14, 15 minutes. It's a makeup of a rain out from Monday. Thought about doing that game, but then I'm like, well, I'm not doing game 2, so let's just stick to the plan of Rangers, Marlins. And again, we'll have more Rangers. We've got the entire 4-game series against the Blue Jays coming up. 6 Central, 6:07 first pitch. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 2:07 first pitch. This is Central Time. And then Sunday, 12:37. Yeah, between the picks and getting Crevier, again, maybe I'm overvaluing Louis Crevier, but with the picks, I mean, I don't know. What are your thoughts on Byram? I think Byram's good, but I feel like Greenway was just a throw-in. I don't think that highly of Greenway. So you do wonder what their plan is, though, in Buffalo. First pitch called strike. Oh, great. We got an interview going on, which means they're going to miss stuff. Going to be tempted to switch to Texas. Low and outside, slider 91. I mean, I just look at Greenway as like a tough guy. You know, big hits, nuisance, some goal scoring. Fouled off a four-seam, 97, 1-2 the count. Jimenez, the hitter, 182. I hate this when they interview during the game. Grounded to short, over to first, 6-3 on the putout. Sorry, forgot to clear the outs. Out number 1 for the Marlins. My goodness, I'm sorry. Bottom of the third. I am asleep at the switch here for the score bug. I apologize. Navarreto, the catcher, is up. Yeah, so what does that make it? 47 minutes in? Yeah, not a lot of hits. We've had a lot of lengthy reviews, though, so far. 0-1. Swung on and missed on a slider, 89. Oh, no, actually, foul tip. Foul tip. All right, 0-2, though, to Navarreto. 0-for-1 with a strikeout. Yeah, it has been a quick game so far. Just no walks and not a ton of foul balls, I'd say. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, 2 away quickly for the Marlins in the bottom of the third. Time is slow in preschool and kindergarten. Time is very fast every year after that. Yeah, I'm in my 50s, so it flies by quickly. Got to redo your routine to shake things up. In the dirt, 91, changeup missed to Edwards, who's 0-for-1. Yeah, personally, kindergarten took forever for me. Strike at the knees, 1-1 slider. Why did the hitter jump after that one? I guess he didn't like the call. It was in the zone. Slider, 91. This game just has been quick, though. Not a lot of hits, no walks. Grounded, pass, to the pitcher. Toss to first in time. We've had a lot of those. Grounders back to the pitcher quickly. 1, 2, 3. Nothing across. We head to the top of the fourth. And due up is Peterson, a lefty. Langford, a righty. Young, a righty. That is that's your top of the order for the Marlins. And let's lose the crowd noise. There we go. We'll put it in the chat real quick. 0-0 through 3 innings. Don't forget to vote in the YouTube or in the poll on the YouTube chat. Let me know who you think will win. If you don't see the poll, no worries. I only see it on my desktop, not my phone or my tablet for some reason. You can just let me know in the comments or in the chat who you think's going to win or who you're rooting for. It doesn't have to be the same team. Connor, what's up? Yeah, no worries. I know there's been a ton of stuff going on. Nice. Well, go ahead. Enjoy your summer vacay. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm probably old enough to be your dad. Yeah. Hello. Shipper Angel or Angel 7218 Miami. Yes, cheering for the Marlins to help out the Blue Jays. Because the Jays need all the help they can get. First pitch, low, curveball, 76, misses, 1-0. All right. 46 pitches for Perez. Whoa, swung on a missed sweeper, 81. Fooled him badly there. Again, Peterson 0 for 1. 240 average, 10 homers, 26 RBI, popped out in the first. What is the delay? Oh, they got a AAA team called the Jumbo Shrimp. Grounded up the middle, shortstop right behind the bag, over to first in time for out number 1. G63 on the putout. Caglianone, 2 homers last night. 6 homers in his last 5 for the Royals. All right, first pitch. Driven to left center, actually straightaway center. Long gone into that, whatever that is, that little deck in center. 1-0 Rangers, home run, solo shot by Langford, his 7th. 437 feet. 27-degree launch angle, 106.5 miles per hour on the exit velocity. Boom. That was long gone. Just right down the middle of the plate, and he deposited it to straightaway center. First run of the game, sinker, 96. Yeah, there's that deck. It said home run. I don't know. You can probably see it on this graphic. It was like here behind the batter. It was into that deck. So not straightaway center, but he really put a lot under it too. Third hit for the Rangers, and that's the first extra base hit of the game. Fouled it off. Young, the hitter. Sorry, 1-2 the count. I was too busy looking at the home run replay. Righty. Young takes strike 3. Watched it. 98 on a 4-seam fastball. 2 outs. Well, yep. No. Pitchers' duels aren't snooze fests. Snooze fests are when you get walks, and at least in my opinion, it's all right to have Fouled it off the catcher mask. Sweeper 82, 0-1. You got DeGrom 6 Ks. So far DeGrom has 4 strikeouts, so you're looking okay. Casey's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Arcarino, what's up? Grounded to second. Over to first in time to retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit. They leave none. Solo shot again off the bat of Wyatt Langford. His 7th of the year. Yeah, I guess it was center, just not straightaway center. A little bit to the left field side. Heading to the bottom of the 4th, Lopez, Stowers, and Hernandez. A righty, a lefty, and a righty due up. All right, refresh the music or the background noise or crowd noise. What is up, Arcarino? Hello. Thank you. Yes. Like and subscribe. Oh, thanks. I like the little goat thing. Yeah. Always got to dust off the Jurassic Park. And then when we're doing WNBA, we bring out the Jurassic Park sign. I like these because they're wood, so they're not as shiny as those metal ones I've got. Ooh, I gotta dust my subwoofer. Is dusty. Yep. Oh yeah. Wyatt Langford's 7th home run was the home run. Yep. Yeah. Besides, no breakfast. Spaghetti and meatballs for lunch. Dan, what is up? Hello. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, no worries. We will have Blue Jays tonight. Have a good. Thanks for being here, Dan. Have a great Wednesday. Appreciate it. All right, back to work against DeGrom. Not an easy task here. Fouled off. Oh, we forgot to do this, didn't we? That we did. 0-1. 1 run on a solo homer. The rest of the hits have been singles today. Checked his swing. Yes, says confirms the first base ump. 1-1. They just put the ball up on the mark. I don't know. Some of these broadcasts are so slow to update the count. It's ridiculous. Here's the pitch. Low. Slider just missed. A little bit outside. 90. 2-1 the count. DeGrom delivers. Just missed the low outside corner against Lopez. 4-seam. 3-1. That was a 98 mile per hour 4-seam fastball. Just missed again. That's a walk. Leadoff walk here. First walk of the game, I think. Hold on. We will confirm that. Yep, first walk of the game. The Marlins have a runner at first. Nobody out. They're flashing back to 2019. Oh, wow. I didn't realize they've had this logo since then. That's how little I followed baseball. Liner down the left field line, just foul. Oh, man, that would have been a run-scoring double probably. 0-1. Slider, 90. Oh, heck yes. That was awful. That's been 2026 Blue Jays in a nutshell. I haven't been watching even a month, but I've seen enough of that this year. It's just been, you never know, no lead is safe. Four seam fastball fouled off down the first base line. It's kind of like the Oilers, I'd say, in hockey. Stowers had a strikeout. He's 0 for 1. 0 and 2 the count. Upstairs, DeGrom misses 98. Way upstairs. All right, DeGrom at 49 pitches here in the bottom of the fourth, about to send his 50th. Upstairs, missed on a changeup, 89, evens the count, 2 and 2. Two to Stowers, the third hitter for the Marlins. Swung on and missed. Got him on a slider, 93. 1 out. Runner at first on a walk. Nasty pitch. Just couldn't lay off. All right, that'll send up Hernandez. Fly to left. Short of the track. Out number 2. 1 pitch in the second out of the game. Yeah. The only one really struggling is the first base ump. He made one horrific call, then he made a decent call later, but he had a ground out where the batter was already on the bag, just about to come off the bag, and he called him out, and the ball was a foot away. But yeah, so far, this ump is much better than I've seen in the last. They keep getting worse. This is the first time. Outside, 1-0, four seam, 97, missed. Yeah. DeGrom, that was strikeout number 5, by the way. Upstairs, slider on the swing. He didn't check it. 1-1. Home plate umpire ruled it a swing. Yep, well, 1-0. We'll get to that in a minute. Conine lines one into right. We'll see what the runner does with 2 outs. They're sending Lopez. He will score. Yeah. There we go. RBI double for Conine, and it is 1-1. Marlins tied it up. With 2 outs. Just their second hit of the game. First extra base hit. 1-1 the score. The ball kind of just died under the padding. Right fielder was expecting a carom, and it just got caught up under the padding. Not stuck, but it just took a bad bounce. I don't think he was going to throw the runner Lopez out at the plate, even if it had been a clean one. Ronnie Hood, what's up? Hello, thanks for being here. Liner to center, another 1 pitch out. So they get a run, they leave one on a hit, on a walk and a RBI double by Conine to score Lopez. But they leave a runner in scoring position. We're through 4. We're headed to the top of the 5th. Berger, Duran, and Osuna, righty, lefty. And someone asked when Nimmo is up. Nimmo Nimmo is 9th due up for Texas. He made the last out in the top of the 4th. Hey, appreciate it. Thanks for the support, Ronnie. Did we fix this to end 4th? Yes. Yes, we did. So Conine's second double. Conine's 5th RBI. Griffin Conine. Yep, 5th RBI on his second double. Langford with home run number 7. No. Yes. RBI 17 for Langford. That's the reason we're 1-1. DeGrom with 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 hits, but 1 run, and it was earned. Perez, 3 hits, a earned run, a strikeout, and a home run given up. Okay, let me fix that so I don't forget. Okay. Well, that's fine. The next game's not till 6. Low. Ball 1. Good take by Berger. Perez delivers. Popped him up. Infield. First baseman catches it for out number 1. That's Stowers. 2 pitches, 1 out. Perez has thrown 57 pitches. Yeah. We still got a long way. We're not even halfway done. Well, we will be after 2 more outs, but I hear you. Yeah, what was so the Rangers won game 1 on Monday 4-3. Strike on the outside edge of the plate, 4-seam 98. And then the Marlins won 6-4 yesterday. Cubs Mets bottom of the 1st in New York, no score. 0-1 pitch to Duran. He pops it up in the air. Foul. Strike 2. Catcher couldn't locate it. Would have been a tough play. Duran doesn't even have a... Oh, he's got a headshot. Why is it not showing up here, though? I haven't seen that before. 0-2 count. 6th hitter in the Texas lineup. Ground out. Or fielder's choice in the first at bat. Ooh, inside 4-seam. Nearly got him. 98. 1-2 the count. All right, Perez, 60 pitches. Here's 61. Fouled off, 4-seam, 97. Still 1-2 the count. Base is empty, 1 out in the top of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Perez, it's fouled back, 100 miles per hour on a 4-seam fastball. Fouled straight back, though. Just missed it. Time called by Duran. Pitch clock was already at 6. Here's the pitch. Ooh, just missed. Sweeper, 84. I guess that was a little further out. It looked good the whole way, and then just a lot of late movement. I mean, yeah, hence the sweeper. 2-2 count. 1 out. Duran the hitter. Perez delivers. Low in the dirt. Full count. Missed on a slider. 89. Excuse me. All right, Perez on the full count pitch. Oh, fouled off. That was ball 4. Four seam 99 into the stands. Right. Oh, a nice catch by the fan with the glove down the right field line or the first base line. I think the pitchers will last until the 7th, and after that, they get the bullpens ready. Sure. Yeah, I'd have to look like how much did they use the pens in game 1 and 2. I didn't look at the box, but sure. I mean, that's baseball today, right? Pretty rare the starters go much past the 7th. Fair ball? No, foul. Break for the Marlins. Think that would have been easily an infield single for Duran. 9 pitch at bat, 4 seam, sinker, 4 seam, 4 seam, 4 seam, sweeper, slider, 4 seam, 4 seam. Easily the longest at bat of the game and probably the highest pitch count or pit in an at bat. Well, we got double barrel action for Miami. Foucher a righty and King a lefty warming up. Fouls it off. 4 seam 99. We'll do it again. "67 pitches for Duran in the top of the 5th. You would think they would let him try to finish this inning. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Nope, this one's in play. First baseman under it for out number 2. Again, Stowers. All right. Oh, they might be going to the pen. Maybe Perez was on a pitch count. They might be going to the bullpen. Yep, the lefty will be in. All right, that does it. So King will come in. I don't know. Maybe Perez was on a pitch limit. Didn't have a ton. But John King, the lefty, is in. Four and 1 record, 2.14 ERA, 35 games, 1 start, 1 save. 33 and 2/3 inning pitch, 26 strikeouts, .74 whip, walks and hits per innings pitch. He was on St. Louis last year. 3 holds, 1-for-1 save opportunities, 8 runs all earned, given up on 17 hits, 3 home runs, or 3 of which were home runs, 4 hit batsmen, 8 walks, 1 intentional walk. Again, 26 strikeouts. Opponent batting average 150. John King. Oh, and this is their old, they have a throwback kit. Looks like they got him with the old Florida Marlins logo. Awesome. Yeah, I still like the original Florida Marlins hats and jerseys, but I think the ones they currently have are the second best. Everything else in between was bad. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm assuming he was on some sort of pitch limit. He was at like 67. I'm not sure. Yeah. Are they off tomorrow? Is it a bullpen day? I mean, let's see. Yeah, maybe people are getting their side work in here. Looks like the Marlins are off tomorrow. Let me.
return to the major leagues. Nearly a month on the injured list, and John King takes over, facing the left-handed hit.
Oh, well, Perez, I think, just returned from injury. That may be why. All right, we're back underway. Low. Did he swing? No. That makes it a 2-0 count. So, yeah, I'm assuming Perez was on a pitch count. I guess he just returned from this injury list. Strike called, sinker. The count is 2-1. Osuna, the 7th place hitter. Chopped foul off the third base side, off the netting. 2-2 the count. Yeah, we'll try to address. Sounded like he must have been on a pitch count. King to Osuna, liner into center. That's a 2-out single for the Rangers. Here in the top of the 5th. Hit number 4 for Texas. Oh, great. What did I do? Each team got a run in the 4th. I don't know why I screwed that up. Okay, yeah. Perez hadn't pitched in about a month. He faced the Blue Jays in Toronto and lasted 4 innings. So I think he had just come off the injured reserve or injured list. Changeup 84 missed, making it 2-0. So he must have been on a pitch count on his return. That's why. No, again, he's on a pitch limit. He just returned. Grounder to third, over to first in time. That is out number 3. No runs, 1 hit. They leave 1. We're halfway home. Bottom of the 5th. Miami sends up Casey, Jimenez, and Navarrete. A lefty, a righty, and a righty. Yeah, again, I at least according to the Marlins, Perez definitely is on a pitch limit. Again, I think he just came off the injured list, so that's why. Because if you'll notice, last 3 games, he pitched May 22nd, and he pitched here. May 22nd and May 27th. So he's been injured for a month. Now, they got out of the inning, so no time to panic. Again, Perez just came off the injury list. That's why. I'm sure they want to ease him back into the rotation. I'm sure he had like a 70 pitch limit, and that's why he's out. So I'm sure that was the plan all along. Casey, Jimenez, and Navarrete, that's the 7, 8, 9 hitters. So that is the reason. All right. I guess it's dog day in addition to camp day. We're seeing a slow-mo replay of somebody feeding their dog. Fouled off. Strike one. DeGrom to Casey. Casey 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Low slider 0-1. Sorry, 1-1. My bad. 224 average, 9 homers, 43 RBI. Outside 98, four seam, just missed by DeGrom. 2-1. I just want to check. 140, 120. I think I got that. Yeah. 2-1. Casey swung on and missed. Four seam 97. 2-2 count. No, you're fine. Again, I'm sure it's because of the injury list. I don't think you want a guy who's been out a month throwing 90 to 100. I'm sure he was 60 to 70 the whole way. Outside slider 2-2, and again, or 3-2, pardon me. Again, the Marlins are off tomorrow, so their bullpen will get a rest. So that, that factors in as well. Oh, dumped into right field, a liner, leadoff single for the Marlins. Casey's aboard with a leadoff single. All right, that'll bring up Jimenez. 0 for 1, the eighth hitter. DeGrom with 62 pitches. Swung on and missed, four seam, 97. Third hit for the Marlins. They had a walk and a double. That's how the Marlins got their run. Texas had a solo shot. Low, just missed. Slider, 93. That was close. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, they were slow to update. My goodness. Why is Miami so slow to update the count? 1-1. DeGrom, it's fouled off sinker, left side, 96 by Jimenez. 1-2. Yeah, again, it's camp day. Camp day and looks like dog day. So they got at least 5,000, people from summer camp, kids. Outside slider, 2-2. 66 pitches to Grom. Oh my God, he said they hit it. Lopez, yeah, I think that's a pretty good bet. Low and outside. Did he go? No, says the first base ump on a slider. Ow. Wait, who was it again? Lopez? All right, 1 second after this pitch. We'll look that up. Upstairs, ball 4, he walked him. 2 on, nobody out for the Marlins. We got a Nicky Lopez. Oh, Otto Lopez on the Marlins is hitting second in the order from short. Oops, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I'm sorry about the score. I'm sorry about that. I messed up. I don't know when I guess I never put it up. I apologize. Bunted to the first baseman, and he'll just give up. Nope, they're going to have to throw to first. He didn't run. All right, 1 out. Yeah, sorry. I fixed the score everywhere else, but where it most counted. Sorry about that. All right, sacrifice bunt. moves the runners over. Edwards the hitter. And Lopez is on deck. Yep. Sorry about the score. It is 1-1. I goofed. Run the boards myself. Obviously, you get the score here, but I goofed. My bad. Apologies. Change up. Taken strike one down the middle. 0-1. Top of the order, Edwards on deck. Again, Lopez. Two and one count? I don't know. It's a 1-1 score. I goofed up. It was 1-0. Each team got a run in the fourth, and I must have forgot the run for them. 291 average for Edwards. Lopez on deck. One away. Bounced in the dirt. 2-1 slider. Yeah, again, I will be behind the this as far as the count. There's not much I can do because I'm delayed on MLB.TV. Yeah, well, you got to get the score right. That's the most important thing. Ooh, upstairs, changeup just missed. 89. We still got bullpen action for the Marlins. Bender, right-handed pitcher, warming for my... And I can't type Miami. There we go. DeGrom delivers, fouled off a changeup. Edwards makes it a full count, 90 miles per hour. DeGrom, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, giving up 3 hits and 1 earned run. Again, the runs scored on a walk and then a double. Double was, I think Conine, if I remember right. Oops, we need crowd noise. That's the problem. The crowd noise distracts. Fouled off a slider. 91. We'll do it again. Full count. Runners at second and third after a sacrifice bunt. Moved them both into scoring position. So 1 away. Top of the order, Edwards. Grounded into right field. That'll score 1. That will score a cutoff throw. That'll score 2, right? No, he held. Never mind. First and third, but let's get the score right now. 2-1 Marlins in the bottom of the 5th. Hit number 4 from Miami. RBI single for Edwards. Nimmo scored. That'll bring up Lopez. Mound visit. I'm wondering, is DeGrom? Nah, I don't think they're hooking DeGrom, are they? No. Just talking to him. Talking things over. Umpire out there to break it up. Alstrom, a lefty, getting loose for Texas. Alstrom. Single for Xavier Edwards. Marlins take the lead. Yep. All right. Alstrom, a lefty. Warman in the Rangers bullpen. DeGrom stays in. 76 pitches. Here's the pitch. Lopez is 1 for 1. Takes outside a slider, 90. Grounded to second, over to short, into first in time. A 4-6-3 double play. The Marlins don't get any further runs. They get one, but they leave one in scoring position at third. 4-6-3 double play turned by the Rangers. We've played 5. We head to the top of the 6. Lopez, a lefty. Peterson, a lefty. Langford, a righty, due up for the Texas Rangers. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up or like button if you haven't already. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same live stream, but it is faster and it is commercial free. So we played 5. Ba, 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 ba. I'm 2 through 5 innings. There we go. No, I gotta change this to mid-sixth. All right, Marlins came up with a run in the 4th and a run in the 5th. Yes. No, he's been decent. It's that first base ump that made a really bad call at first. Outside, curveball 77. We've certainly seen worse. Oh, you were predicting the score. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. Strike, changeup 85. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. King against Foscu. Liner to left, short of the track, caught for out number 1. So we had a... No, Peterson is up now, but Foscu pinch hit for Lopez. 263 hitter, 4 homers, 10 RBI, right-handed hitter. So I imagine he's going to play second. I think he's... I just looked and forgot. Lefty, King inside, slider 83, ball 1. Peterson, the leadoff hitter for the Texas Rangers today. Fouls off a sweeper, 81, 1-1 the count. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if anybody successfully challenged. I thought maybe one. I mean, he's actually been fairly solid. Strike on the inside edge of the plate. Changeup 84. Excuse me. Peterson bailed out of there. I don't know why. We got to get water this half inning again. Low sweeper 82. 2-2 the count. 15 pitches for King, the lefty. Well, he was the first call to the bullpen. DeGrom, has given up 2 through 5 innings. Not sure if he's going to be done in favor of Alstrom, the lefty. Fouled off a 4-seam, 91. Do the 2-2 again. All right, 2-2, lefty. Here's the pitch. Swung on it. Oh, he tipped it. Foul tip. Changeup. Strike 3. 2 away. Nasty changeup. Changeup 85. He went slider, sweeper, changeup, sweeper, four-seam changeup on that at bat. Bender in, King sits. So we'll get a pitching change. Another call to the bullpen for the Marlins. And we'll lose the crowd noise while they do that. Anthony Bender, right-hander, wears number 37. 6'4", 205 pounds, 31 years of age. 1-1 record, 2.84 ERA, 33 games, 2 saves, 31 and 2/3 innings pitched, 37 strikeouts, .98 whip or walks and hits per innings pitched. 7 holds, 2 for 4 on save opportunities, giving up 10 runs, all of them earned. Off of 19 hits, 1 home run, 3 hit batsmen, 12 walks, 1 intentional. Again, 37 strikeouts. Opponent batting average 167. Anthony Bender, the right-hander, into the game. He'll face Langford, the one who hit the home run in the top of the 4th. Langford's 7th homer and 17th RBI. Marlins have left 1 runner on base. Sorry, Rangers have left 1 runner on base. The Marlins have left 3. The Marlins are 1 for 3 with runners in scoring position. Hello, Shane Hawkins. Rangers got to pull this out. Yeah, a long way to go. We're only in the 6th. Plenty of time. All right. First pitch by Bender. Langford lines it into center for a single. A 2-out single for the Rangers. Hit number 5. Again, I think they've got 4 singles. Yeah, just the home run. 4 singles. Lined sharply into center. Jumped on the first pitch to the shortstop side of second base. No play for the second baseman. Righty versus righty. Young, the hitter, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Takes right down the middle, sinker, 96, strike 1. That would be, I was going to say, that's Bender's second pitch. 298 average, 8 homers, 31 RBI in the season. Righty versus righty. Bender delivers. Throw to second, not in time, stolen base. Langford's 5th stolen base. The pitch was a strike on the steal. Yeah, Miami not challenging. I didn't think there was anything worth challenging. The throw was late. He was already coming up on the bag. I guess the only question was, did his foot ever leave the bag? And the answer is no. Man, he is lucky he didn't turn his right ankle. The bag kind of buckled under him. Ooh, fouled off a sweeper outside. 0-2, 85 pitches. Not a lot of walks. The Rangers don't have a single walk today. Marlins have 4. What is up, Chance? Hello. What's up, Chance? Did he go? Yes, on the swing. Bender got him. Didn't check it. 3 outs. They Rangers leave a runner in scoring position. At second, we head to the bottom of the 6th. Stower's a lefty. Hernandez a righty. Conine, who had the RBI double, is due up for the Marlins. So we head to the bottom of the 6th. All right, lose the crowd noise. All right, I'm going to go get water real quick. DeGrom, as of now, is still heading to the mound. Don't see a pitch change yet. All right, I'll be right back. Ooh. All right, just back in time. All right. Okay, it is DeGrom still on the bump for the Texas Rangers. Oh, great. Bottom of the 6th, and all the camp kids are doing the 6th, 7th. Jeez Louise. Outside, ball 1, 4-seam fastball, 96. DeGrom, here's pitch number 80. Outside, 4-seam. 2-0, 97. Oh, nice. It's only 2-1. We're in the. They still got 9 outs to deal with. 3 innings. Swung on and missed. Slider, 92 makes it 2-1. Again, Stower's the third hitter is up. Oh, you like the Royals? Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that's cool. Thought that. Oh yeah, that's right. See, I forgot who Bobby Witt played for. That was part of the problem too. Strike called, 4-seam, 97. Not sure what Stowers was watching there. Good pitch. All right, 2-2 from DeGrom. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Whoever needed those 6 strikeouts, you got it. DeGrom with strikeout number 6. I believe somebody had a parlay. All right, so whoever needed DeGrom for 6 strikeouts, you just got it. Hernandez 0 for 2, ground out, fly out, 232 average, 8 homers, 29 RBI. Righty, DeGrom. Hernandez takes. Whoa, that was a strike. Should have challenged it. This was missed by at least an inch or two. That's a terrible call. Sinker, 96. Should have been a ball. Hernandez should have challenged. Both teams have their ABS intact. Outside, another one. 4-seam. I guess the ump wants this game to move along. Should be a 2-0 count. 4-seam, 97. Wow. Did they challenge that one? No. Should be 2-0. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul on a sinker. 97. We'll do the 0-2 count again. Yeah, this is the first time the ump's been noticeably off. Like, and it was 2 pitches, 2 straight. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Slider, 92. Strikeout number 7 for Jake DeGrom. 2 away for the Marlins. 92. Got him on a slider a little bit outside. Conine, the designated hitter, swung on and missed. 4-seam, 96, strike 1. He had an RBI double. He's 1 for 2 and a strikeout. 2-time Cy Young Award winner. Jacob DeGrom. I thought he was Jake, but all right, Jacob. Swung on and missed. 4-seam, 0-2, 98. 102 and 69 all-time. Rookie of the Year 2014, 5-time All-Star. ERA leader in 2018. Upstairs and outside, 4-seam, 98. 1-2 the count. 16, 15, 10, 15, 22, 12. That's the by-inning pitch breakdown. Swung on and missed. Struck out the side. Strikeout number, what did he get? 6, 7, and 8, I think. 1, 2, 3, nothing across. We head to the top of the 7th. Nimmo a lefty, Berger a righty, Duran a righty, due up for the Rangers. And we have played 6 innings in, well, just under 2 hours. A little over 10 minutes short of 2 hours. All right, time to check the scoreboard. Cubs and Mets, bottom of the 3rd, no score. 1 hit each team, 2 outs for the Mets. This is game 1 makeup, day-night doubleheader. And in Chicago, yeah, not a shock. Guardians and White Sox in a rain delay. Haven't gotten underway yet. Red Sox, Rockies, more than an hour away. Wow. Those were some powerful sneezes there. Whew. Had to wait forever for that second one, too. All right, so just one other game in progress today. Again, like and subscribe to help the channel grow by getting it recommended to other viewers. You know, doing one or both does help. And we have Wednesday morning or Thursday morning or Wednesday afternoon and Thursday afternoon baseball in addition to Blue Jays games. So we'll have Royals Rays for you. We got a new pitcher, so let me get to that. Okay, it is Bender still. I thought we had a new pitcher. Sinker, 95, swung on and missed. No, they called. Wait, whoa. That was a ball? Oh. I don't know. My bad. Ball 1. Nimmo, there. They take there. Sinker, 1-1, 96. I got crossed up. I thought pitch 2 was pitch 1. My bad. Swung on and missed. Slider, 89, inside. chased a bad pitch, or not a bad pitch, a junk pitch. Your prediction. Swung on and missed. Nimmo chased a sweeper, 85. Strike 3, out 1. Again, Bender with 9 pitches in relief. Nimmo just struck out. Nimmo just struck out to lead off the top of the 7th. Swung on and missed. Sweeper. Berger. Who's warming? Peterson for the Marlins. All right, 0-1 to Berger, the 5th hitter. Righty versus righty. Bender delivers right down the middle. Sinker, 98. 0-2 the count. Go Magic Carps. Sweeper hit into right field. Fly out by Berger for out number 2. Berger and Nimmo. Yeah. Young is 0 for 3. Nimmo's 0 for 3. Berger's 1 for 3. So 3, 4, 5 hitters for the Marlins are 1 for 9. Cue the dad sneezes. Alamein, 1978. Foul ball, strike 1. How's it going? Yes, for the Jays. Thank you so much. Appreciate. Plus 1.5 was the play. Oh, well, yeah, 2-1 now. Duran is 0 for 2. He's the 6th hitter for the Texas Rangers. In there, sweeper made a late break. Oops, sorry, I forgot to go back. Why are they showing? Oh, they're showing the Marlins are 8 back in the NL East behind the Braves. Sweeper looped into center, but the second baseman tracks it well to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, nothing across. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Cue up the music that I forgot to cue up. Well, trying to open another Chrome. There we go. Marcy, a lefty. Casey, a lefty. Jimenez, a righty. Due up. And I forgot to make it mid-7th. Gosh darn it. And we will check the other game that's in progress. Still no score. Cubs and Mets in New York. Cubs have a runner at first, 1 down. Guardians, White Sox still delayed by rain, and yeah, we're supposed to have rain till 6, and I'm west, mostly west and a little north of Chicago, so they may have to wait till tonight to get this game in south side of Chicago, unless the band lifts, earlier for where they are. I'm assuming ball game is over. Yep. All right, we'll lose the music. Nope. We'll get to the line score. DeGrom went 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, both earned on 4 hits, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts, and now he gives way to Alexander. First pitch, that was high. Challenge that. That's way upstairs. Sinker 91 to Marcy. And it's 0-1 that count. My goodness. Yeah, this umpire's starting to be all over the place in the late innings or mid innings. I don't know. 1-1 that count. A cutter 89 missed. Swung on and missed. Sweeper 80, 1-2, unless Rangers come back. Yeah, there's still plenty of time. We're only in the bottom of the 7th. Jake Berger, the most American name I've ever heard of. Alexander swings and misses at a. I'm sorry, Alexander delivers the lefty and gets Marcy to chase for strike 3. One down. Greetings from the UK. Hello, Todd Brady. Hope you're having a great. What day is it? Wednesday? Sorry. Thanks for being here. That's the next game. Yeah, no, DeGrom is out. The late notification. Upstairs, cutter missed. The hitter is, who is the hitter? Ruiz. He's pinch hitting. Marlins don't even key their own pinch hitters. There we go. 1-0. I don't even think they showed his stats. Swung on and missed a changeup, 85, low and outside. That's the thought. Splash Magic Carps. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I know he's huge. He does a good job for Phillies and other baseball. I'm subscribed to him as well. Swung on and missed, 1-2. That was a changeup, 85. 100. Holy cow. Could be either team. All right, Peterson still warming up in the Miami bullpen. Yep. Wait, you want the White Sox to beat the Angels? Popped up. I got to check the standings. Foul territory. First baseman under it. Jake Berger secures it for out number 2. Foul 3 on the put out. Hello, James Millar. Welcome. Thank you guys all for being here. I know you have a lot of choices. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to call the game for you. Thank you for the 25 likes on the video. Appreciate it. Let's check our subs. Oh, wow. We're closing in on 2,100 already. Just past 2,000, I think, Friday. So that is ahead of the pace. Jimenez takes strike 1 right down the middle. Sweeper 80. Pitch 2 fouled off. Changeup 85. Quickly 0-2. All right, 2 down. Base is empty. Bottom of the 7th. Alexander delivers low and outside. Changeup 86. Missed 1-2. Yeah, but why the White Sox over Cleveland, though? Are they higher? Hello, Lawrence. Four-seam fastball. My God, they're so slow. 2-2. Go Marlins. Alex Tuck is leaving Buffalo. We were afraid of that, weren't we, Racy? I had a bad feeling. Strike 3 at the knees. Called and got him. Oh, they're challenging it. Oh, man, this is... He might. Nope, it just nicked it. The Marlins are down. Barely got a slice of the zone. We head to the top of the 8th. Osuna, a lefty. Diaz, a righty. Fosco, a righty. So that sounds like the 7, 8, 9 spots. Yeah, Lopez got it. Fosco is the second baseman. Pinch hit for Lopez. Yeah. Don't think I went through Alexander's numbers. No score. Cubs Mets heading to the bottom of the 4th. Yeah, that stinks though. No WNBA. We will have WNBA coming up. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 9 o'clock Thursday, 9 o'clock Friday, Saturday, 8, Sunday at 6. Although Sunday's on ESPN and Friday is on Ion. We'll see how those goes. Oh, wait a minute. I meant to just go. Yeah, WNBA because of the Blue Jays game at 6. All right, so I don't get Mercury Fever, even if I wanted to. I could have done Lynx Mystics, but that's at the time of the Blue Jays game. Same with Fire Sky. I get the Sky locally. Unfortunately, the 9 o'clock game is on USA, so I don't get it. Would love to do Dream Valkyries, but can't. Tuesday and Wednesday would probably be the main days I don't do WNBA, unfortunately. Other days it should be possible, depending on when the Jays play. Looks like we got a fielding change. Ruiz takes over in right for Casey. What was the other one? Sanoa at third for Jimenez. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. 4-seam. Evens the count. 1-1. 96. Peterson, the pitcher. Is this his first? Crap. Yeah, Peterson for Miami. This is his first batter. Was that fair or foul down the left field line? Foul. 1-2. Peterson 1-1, 3.27 ERA for the right-hander, 6.7, 195, a save, 33 innings pitched, 39 strikeouts, 1.06 WHIP. Opponent batting average 185. Taken upstairs, 4-seam. They challenge it. Ooh, this one's close. And just nicked the top corner, outside corner. Strike 3, the call. 1 out. Good challenge. Real close. Diaz, the hitter, with 1 away for the Rangers in the top of the 8th. Oh, that was the inside corner. I'm sorry. I think I said away. All right. Righty versus righty. Peterson against Diaz. Swung on and missed. 98. Strike 1. Diaz adjusts the batting gloves. Sign and trade. That's too bad. Fouled off. 0-2, 85 on a Slider, 85. Oh, thank you, Chance. Upstairs, 97 four seam. Oh, 1 and 2. Sports Fury's good too. I hear you, Shane. They got more than one person. I'm a one-man band. I'm doing the best I can. Upstairs, swung on, miss, four seam, 97. Strike 3, 2 away for the Rangers here in the top of the 8th. Nobody on. Do the Rangers tie it? They're down to their final 4 outs. Anything can happen. Still time. Yep. Oh, do you think? Yeah. No worries. Yeah, there's a chance. There's still, the game is in the balance here. 0-1. First leg of the parlay got the Rangers money line. Yeah, good luck. With DeGrom on the mound, that would seem like a good bet. He only gave up 2. They just aren't hitting. Peterson to Fosco. Takes strike. Four seam. 98. 0-2 the count. Yeah, Sports Fury has been kind enough to raid me, I think. Fouled off. Four seam. I mean, I know they raided me. I just couldn't think of the term at first. Fouled off. 0-2. Right knee cracking. Peterson delivers. Outside. Four seam. 99. 1-2 the count. Ow. Peterson, 12 pitches. Wow. Fosco just watched a slider in there. Strike 3. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Navarreto, the righty. Edwards, the switch hitter. And then Lopez, the right-handed hitter. That would be 9. And then the top of the order. First and second in the order. All right. So 150, 240. We'll see if Alexander is still pitching. To lose the crowd noise. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. The game is 2 hours and 10 minutes old. Pretty quick. Not a lot of walks. Challenges, I mean, we've had some that took a little while, but not bad. Oh, the Mets break through for 3 in the bottom of the 4th. Boo. They are hitting with a 3-0 lead with 2 outs and a runner at first and a 1-0 count. And Guardians, White Sox delayed by rain. They should be able to get that game in tonight. They may have to wait a little bit. Oh, I need to charge my devices real quick. Yeah, let's do that. Ow, I just smashed my knee. All right. As we get a look at downtown Miami. Bottom of the 8th coming up. First pitch, 96, four seam. 1-0. Win the pitcher, Winn for the Rangers. Low, that's called a strike. Should have appealed it. That missed. Cutter, 91. But the Marlins are down, an ABS challenge. So, I don't know. It's late. You're looking for insurance runs. I think you got to challenge that. Winn delivers. Navarretto takes low. Slider, 81. 2-1 the count. Fouled off. Cutter evens the count. 2-2. That was a 90-mile-per-hour cutter. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Oh, okay. Outside, four seam, 95. That'll make the count full. 3-2. Took Marlins plus 2.5. Well, you're going to need some insurance runs in a hurry here. Ooh, just missed low. Good take. Cutter missed. Ball 4, he walked him. Leadoff walk for the Marlins in the bottom of the 8th. Yeah. Sorry, I'm behind on the chat. Marlins are good at home. Yes. Marlins are 27-17 at home. So that's a good point. Low in the dirt. Cutter, good stop by the catcher. 91. 1-0 the count. Fairbanks warming for the Marlins. Ground. Oh, liner to second. Nearly got him on a double play. Nearly caught him napping. Oh, man, that was way too close. Got way too far off the bag. So L4 on the putout. Nearly doubled Navarretto off first. He got caught leading off too much. Got back in time. Head first slide. The right hand. All right, Winn again, a right-handed pitcher. Cole Winn, 2-2 record, 5.79 ERA, 27 games. Bunted foul on a cutter by Lopez, 0-1. What did I say? 27 games, 1 save, 23 and a third innings pitched, 26 strikeouts, 1.41 whip, 6'2", 190, 26-year-old right-hander. Ooh, I like their light blue unis. Outside, cutter, 90. Yeah, like everybody has something of that for Father's Day, which I didn't know. Lopez, 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Liner to left, back over the bullpen and off the wall. 2-run homer for Lopez. And the Marlins lead 4-1. There's your insurance. 3-run lead. And that was a 427-foot home run. 106.2 on the exit velocity. 23-degree launch angle. Long gone. Otto Lopez with his 6th homer of the year. And the Marlins, again, increased their lead to 3 runs. As Navarretto greeted in the dugout after his walk. Let's party, fighting fish. Sorry. Splitter taken by Stowers for strike one. Just a moonshot. No doubter. 0-1 to Stowers. Liner. Diving attempt not made. The ball gets to the wall in the gap in left center. Stowers rounding second. Throw cut off. And a triple with one out by Stowers. And the Marlins have the threat for more. They got a runner at third, 90 feet away, to try and take a 5-1 lead. A home run and a triple, back-to-back extra base hits after a one-out walk. Bad at diving attempt by the center fielder. He's got to stay in front of that ball. I suppose he really had no chance. It was only going to be a diving catch or nothing. He wasn't going to block it. Left fielder late to get there. Stowers with speed to burn. Swung on and missed. Strike one on a cutter to Hernandez, who's 0 for 3. Yeah, now you're looking okay. Yep. Grounded to third. Throw to first. Runner holds. 5-3 ground out. 2 outs. Did not drive the run in. That's a huge run there at third base. Yeah. Well, hopefully the Blue Jays win. I don't know. And Bobby Alstrom will head in, a lefty. So the 2-run shot, and then the triple, and then a ground out, but that will be it. What was that again? Win on the hook for that runner at third still. Alstrom, a lefty. 6'3", 195, 27-year-old. 2-0 record. Sweet mustache. Actually, the headshot, he's got a stash. The action shot, he's got a beard. We'll let you know. 2-0, 1.00 ERA, 8 games, 9 innings, 5 strikeouts, 1.00 whip. Looks like this is his first year. He's got a hold. Giving up 1 run. It was earned on 6 hits, no homers, no hit batsmen, 3 walks, none intentional. Again, 5 strikeouts. Opponent batting average 194. Cubs tied it in the top of the 5th, 3-3, with 2 outs, nobody on. Still not underway in Chicago between the Guardians and White Sox. Red Sox Rockies about 40 minutes away. Yep, a lot. Yeah, was looking dicey with 1 out. Then they got a walk. Then the 2-run homer helped, and now they got a runner at third, but 2 down. The ground out didn't drive him in. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good luck. Good on your wager. All right, bottom of the 8th. Again, Alstrom, a lefty in. Important run sitting there at third for the Fighting Fish. Not to be confused with the Farting Fish. Lefty, lefty. Conine takes strike 1. A 4-seam fastball, 93. Conine 1 for 3 with an RBI double and 2 strikeouts. Alstrom delivers. Fouled off a sinker by Conine. 95. Quickly 0-2 the count. All right. Two outs. 0-2 count. Runner at third. Outside. Takes a slider. 86. .219 average, 2 homers, 5 RBI. Just picked up that 5th RBI today. Swung on and missed, chased a slider out of the zone. Tough pitch. All right, they get 2 runs. Excuse me, they leave a runner at third in scoring position. We head to the top of the 9th. Rangers will send up. Ah, dang it, they took it away. Rangers at the top of the order. Peterson, Langford, and Young. And I'm assuming, yep, Fairbanks will head to the mound. Let's lose the crowd noise. Oh, great googly moogly. I forgot to do the runs on this. One 150-460. 150-460. Two huge runs in that 8th. Fairbanks, number 29, 6'6", 235, 32 years old. Again, right-hander. 3-3 record, 6.65 ERA, 25 games, 1 start, 11 saves, 23 innings pitched, 32 strikeouts, whip of 1.95. Two holds, 11 for 13 in save opportunities, 19 runs, 17 earned, given up on 20 hits, 5 of them home runs, 3 hit batsmen, 11 walks, 1 intentional, and once again, 32 strikeouts. Opponent's batting average, 230 for Pete Fairbanks. All right, here's the first pitch outside. Cutter 88 missed to Peterson, the DH. We're in the top of the 9th. Did I mess up? Top of the 9th. Swung on way back to center and into the little green area. A home run, a leadoff dinger for the Rangers, and it's 4-2. Peterson, 426 feet. Launch angle, 28 degrees. 102 on the exit velocity. Wow. All right. 4-2 now. Wow. Yeah, unless the Rangers get two or more runs, there will be no bottom of the 9th. Well, you're a little closer now, 4-2, under 8.5. Oh, I mean, no, you want it. You don't want any more. Gotcha. Swung on a miss. Fairbanks to Langford. Strike 1. Langford 2 for 3. He has a homer, an RBI, and runs scored. Yeah. I have no idea. You'd have to ask the chat. Upstairs, 4-seam, 96, misses, evens the count. Unknown. Baseball has no clock, so no idea. Could be done in 10 minutes if he doesn't give up any more runs. Pops it up. Cutter, 89, first baseman calls for it and catches it for out number 1. So P3. Stower's on the catch. Dax, what is up, my man? Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, sorry, I can't give any gambling advice. I just don't know. Not against gambling, just would give me too much anxiety to do it myself. Young is 0 for 3 with 2 Ks. Four-seam fastball, 97, swung on and missed. Fairbanks gave up a solo homer to right center, pretty much center. Next batter popped to first, and here's the third batter, Young. Swung on and missed, 98, outside edge of the plate. Strike 2. Nimmo is on deck, so he will hit. Nimmo will bat before this game is over. Young the hitter, 0-2 count, fouled off, four-seam, 97 out of play. Again, Nimmo on deck. Well, Nimmo's on deck. Nimmo is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Ah, dang it. I let the crowd noise run out. Lined to left, caught for out number 2. Gave it a ride. All right, here's the last hope for the Rangers with 2 down in the top of the 9th. Nimmo 0 for 3 with a strikeout. He is up. Crowd is on their feet, hoping for a Marlins win in Camp Day. We got like at least 5,000 kids in attendance. 4-2. Fairbanks trying to nail it down after giving up that leadoff solo shot. Here's the pitch. Nimmo floats the first one to center. Back at the track. Caught just in front of the wall. All right, that was a deep fly ball, but that's the ball game. 3 up, 3 down. And the Marlins win the game, much to the delight of the campers, the summer camp kids in attendance in Miami today. Final score, Rangers 2 runs on 6 hits, Marlins 4 runs on 6 hits. Marlins win 4-2, take 2 of 3 from the Rangers. Marlins are off tomorrow. The winning pitcher, King, 5-1, 2.08 ERA. DeGrom with the tough luck loss. Only gave up 2 runs. 6-5 record, 3.55 ERA. Fairbanks nails down his 12th save. ERA at 6.75, gave up a run. All right, let us check the runs real quick. Like and subscribe. The records, I think I meant to say. Before you head on out, does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. All right, let's end the follow on Twitch if you have it. We'll end the Twitch stream right there in a minute. As I type Kia instead of Miami or MIA. All right. Yep. Let's end the Twitch stream there. We'll do a little post game here on YouTube. All right. Oh. The Texas Rangers dropped to 38 and 42. Marlins improved to 42 and 39 on the season. So I can't make a little dash at the bottom of the ninth or an X in my software. All right, 2-hit game for Langford, an RBI and a run scored for the Rangers. Home run number 7 for Langford and number 11 for Peterson, but they were both solo shots in the 4th and the 9th. And that's it for the Rangers offense. Lopez 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored for the Marlins. Lopez, his 6th homer in the 8th, a 2-run shot. Stowers, a triple, Conine, an RBI double. DeGrom, again, 6 innings, only gave up 2, got hung with the loss, 6-5. Alexander, a scoreless 7th. Wynn gave up 2. The insurance runs in the bottom of the 8th in 2/3 of an inning. Alstrom had to get the last out. Perez went 4 2/3 as he just came off the injury list, gave up that run on a solo shot. Good outing besides that. King went an inning. He finished up the 5th and went 2 outs into the 6th. He picks up the win. He's 5-1. Bender an inning and a 1/3. Hold number 8. Peterson a scoreless inning as well. Hold number 11. So the first 3 relievers shut out the Texas Rangers in 3 1/3 innings to get through the 8th. Fairbanks nailed down save number 12, but gave up a solo shot. All right. I think that'll do it. Let me catch up on the chat before I head on out. Well, Lopez went 2 for 3. 2 RBI and 2 runs scored. He had his 6th home run. And that was Conine's 5th RBI, Lopez's 35th RBI. RBI is 17 for Langford and Peterson on the Rangers. Yes. If you want to see the Red Sox, I can put that in. Yep, exactly. All right, I will find Fitzy 1 second for you. I don't know how to redirect, so maybe eventually I'll figure that out. What time's that game? On the 24th? Are you sure he's doing today's game? Oh, you're right. All right. Here's the link to the Red Sox game for Thomas Fitzpatrick, and here's his let me get his why? I don't know what's with the link. Here's the link to his channel. Yeah, sorry, it just wasn't at the top, Chance. I couldn't find it. All right. He's got you covered for Boston and New England sports. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't see it. It wasn't at the top. That'll do it. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you supporting the channel. We'll be back in 4 hours and 15 minutes for Astros Blue Jays Game 3, 1-1 series, a rubber match on Getaway Day. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Hope to see you in the next one. Until then, take care and bye-bye. Hey, Ricky Barber. Yeah, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming in. All right. Bye-bye for now.